All right, yeah, side quest Hunt the Mark, I think, next. Technical difficulties. Fantastic. Yeah, let's just follow up a first pick, insane first pick Ardyn with that Hunt the Mark. Could potentially use the treasure to get Ardyn out as well. All right, Father to Son, terrible. Definitely not picking that. There's a Ilmeg Pixie, which is good. Ice Magic is fantastic. I think it's got to be one of those two. I mean, it's also a fairly decent sign that blue is at least a little bit open. Fight On might be all right as well if we can go into green. I don't see any interesting stuff in green, but yeah, maybe we just go for the Fight On and then see if we can potentially move into black-green, do some graveyard stuff. That might be a good way for Vanille. That's a great pick. There's also the Dreams of Laguna, which is nice. Red seems a little bit open. Call the Mountain Chocobo is nice. There's nothing else interesting in black here. I don't want the Forayer. So I'm gonna maybe speculate on green. See how that pans out. Yeah, let's try that. Maybe we could potentially pick up the Fang. All right, what else do we have here? Reach the Horizon might be all right with this sort of deck. The Sarah Farron, not really doing the Legends thing. And there doesn't seem to be anything black that's interesting here. So maybe Reach might be a good ramp to try to ramp up into Ardyn. The Gone would also be great if I'm definitely going to go black-green. But I'm not entirely fixed on black-green currently. Yeah, let's grab that. Bard's Bow is okay. Hectize might be good. The Demon Wall, fantastic pickup. Nice early game drop to kind of protect until we can get Ardyn out. Yeah, either that or the Hectize. I think the Demon Wall is probably a little stronger than Hectize. Oh, nice. Stealth Skin. Another Fight On. Geishal Greens. Maybe greens here. Don't know if I necessarily want a second Fight On. I'm not really thrilled about the greens either, but I mean, the flashback is nice if we're playing this sort of deck that throws stuff into the graveyard. Crossroads Village could also be good. But let's maybe just go for the greens. Here, Dire City or Undercity Dire Rat is a great pickup. Yeah, I think that's probably pretty decent. The Trader now, Airship Crash also all right. But yeah, I think I'll take a Trader. Nothing really very interesting here, so I probably just take the green-white land in case there might end up being something to splash. Gigantoad's a great wheel. I will take that for sure. Blitzball Shot, not thrilled, but yeah. Another Toad. All easy pickups. That's going to go on the sideboard. A Saz Catsroy. Oh, and an Overkill as well. I'm going to take the Saz here, I think. That's not fantastic. I feel like, I mean, Saz is very strong. He's absolutely incredible, so I can't say no to that, especially because I do have a couple of landfall things. I would really like the Overkill, but I don't feel like I can take it here, which is probably going to cut off a little bit of black. The Malboro is okay as well. And I think that's probably all we're really leaning into in this pack. Summoner's Grimoire, not great. Ooh, do I want maybe... Yeah, I think here I'm going to take this over the T-Rex R. Circle of Power is good too. But yeah, I think I've got to take the cornered. Nice cheap premium removal. And I do need some removal. Maybe we can pick up a Chocobo Kick. I think there's definitely at least one other person in green, probably two, based on we haven't seen a ton of amazing green. Oh, Zodiark, wow. And Realm Reborn, which is completely unplayable. Another cornered? I'll grab that. Yeah, I don't see playing a 5 black card. Yeah, I think we've definitely going to grab the cornered. Tonberry, Clive's Hideaway. No, not really. I just don't see that being that interesting. A Town Greeter is fantastic. I'll take that for sure. Could use some more low-end drops. And Araman might be okay as well, but in this, I'm definitely sure that a Town Greeter is the way to go. Tifa's Limit Break, Airship Crash, The Revelation, yeah, Gone maybe. How are we doing for 16 cards? Honestly, I mean, the Gone would be nice given we've got some triple black and double black. I think I might just go for the Revelation, however, just to try to dig for that Ardyn. And again, having some lower end stuff is never a bad thing. Vane's Treachery, wow. Black seems really open in this draft, and that's fantastic for me. I will absolutely take a Vane's Treachery. Works so well with something like the Dire Rat, even the Namazu Trader, with the treasure that it makes. Can sacrifice that, but yeah, Vane's Treachery is absolutely overperforming. Next up, nothing particularly interesting. Probably just take the Araman as a 3-drop that can, you know, hold things off. Seems like a good option. The Blitzball might be all right, but I don't really have a lot of legendaries to enable it, so it's not that thrilling to me, and I don't need that much fixing, really. Nothing particularly good here. Don't really see me playing the Lionheart given the number of 4-drops I have. I'm going to put a Blitzball in the sideboard, I think, and just see if that's something I end up needing. Don't really... I think the Airship Crash is probably better. I might not play it. It might be something I have to play. I mean, I've only got 3 interaction spells right now. Shinra Reinforcements is a 3-drop. Works all right. I think I'm going to take the Ochu, though, to be quite honest. A turn 1-drop, Death Toucher. That's great. I'm going to rare draft the Realm. Here, the Bard's Bow. I mean, it's something I could play, potentially. Another Airship Crash. And wow, that... Nobody in... Oh, the Regalia. Is that... I mean, I think it's probably better than a Malboro. I think I have to pick the Regalia. It'll definitely help me ramp. It's not a bad card. I mean, it's definitely been great whenever I've had it. I cannot complain about it. Yeah, I'm going to take the Regalia. Oh, the Wandering Minstrel. Amazing. But an X-Death, I don't think I can say no to that. I mean, the Coliseum Behemoth is a nice top ender as well. Gugu Gardener's fantastic too, but I think X-Death is probably my safest pickup here. Gaius Van Baelsar, I don't really... I never find it very overwhelmingly good. I don't know. I would love to take that Coliseum Behemoth as well, but I think the X-Death is probably a little stronger. And I could really use some 3-drops. Is that a counterspell? Yes, it is. Wow. Amazing. The T-Rexar here, for sure. T-Rexar. I don't need a third fight on. The Circle of Power is good as it is. I don't have a whole lot of wizards, and I mean, the card draw is great, but the T-Rexar can end out games. Yeah, let's grab that. Black Mage's Rod, maybe? That's a fantastic card. I think it's probably the better one in the pack, and after I just said I don't have a whole lot of mages, don't really want another Resentful Revelation, I don't think. Black Mage's Rod is just a nice early 2-drop that can kind of ping away a little bit. How are we doing for instant sorceries are 8? I think the Rod is probably a good drop here. Let's grab that up. 24 playables. Well, we're going to have to cut something. A Chocobo Kick here now. Yep. Yep. I definitely am feeling a Chocobo Kick. Yeah. What are we going to potentially cut? Maybe the Trader. Oh, definitely the greens. I think that's going to go away. Precious Wanderings? That, yeah, a ramping combat trick. I'll take that for 3. Here, I'm just going to take the Minwu, I think, to rare draft. Don't really foresee myself... The Gubu Gardener's nice, but I'm not... Oh, the Blitzball shot can go. So maybe I do take the Gubu Gardener. 24. I'm going to take the Gardener. It's too good to say no to. Greatsword, not really that greatswordish of a deck, but maybe I just throw it on the sideboard. There's nothing else that I think I'm really going to play. No. Maybe the Ramen, but very unlikely. Another Demon Wall. Don't really foresee myself playing a second one, but we'll grab it anyway. Here, another Gardener. Wow. All right, well, grab it up. A lot of nothing. I'll put the Magic Pot in the sideboard. Again, a lot of nothing. Sid? Wow. Nobody in artifacts today? Okay. Alright, so now we have to decide what to cut. We just need to make a couple of cuts. That's not that bad. So I think we cut the Trader because it's a little high end. Maybe we cut a Gigantode as well. Weird we didn't see a single Fang. Somebody else must have grabbed up some Fangs. I think we probably just have to cut one of these Gubus. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice curve. I definitely need to cut a creature, and I think it's probably going to be the Toad. Or maybe the Airman. No, I think it's got to be the Toad. We're about equal for green and black. Definitely need a little more black, I think, than green. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's a good deck. I'm definitely hyped to give that a shot. So let's give it a try. All right, first opponent. All right, I'm on the play. This is definitely not a thrilling hand, but I can cycle the T-Rexar, play Resentful Revelation, see how it goes. I definitely was not looking forward to having Ardyn in my hand, but here we go. Commune? Yeah, here I think we just play the Revelation. Oh, Lord. I've got to take the Reach, I think. That's unfortunate. Town Greeter. All right. We'll cycle the T-Rexar on our turn if we don't hit a land. Even if we do, I'll probably just hit a cycle to get a land. Actually, let's get down the Demon Wall. Nice. Salvages. Great draw. Fantastic. All right. We'll get a black and a green. Yep. Here we go. So next turn we can play the T-Rexar. If opponent plays something good, we'll hunt the mark. I suspect opponent probably has some... just a magic pot. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna block that for sure. Opponent's definitely got a trick. Yeah, limit break. That's fine. Much rather that gets used now. It's 3, yeah. I think I want to kill the Salvagers. It's not a great target, but I don't want that to continue going off, and I would like to get a treasure. Opponent can hit me for 2 if he wants. That's fine. Oh, wow. Grimoire. That is a great draw. Okay, opponent's going to attack for 2. I'm going to take it. Yep. Question is, what do I want to do here? Do I want to see if I can get down the T-Rexar? Possibly. Maybe we slam the Dire Rat and a Cornered. Get rid of that Town Greeter. I assume that opponent has something pretty good in hand. Yep. To play out with the Salvager. Or with the Grimoire. Alright, another treasure. Yep, gonna equip. What's opponent got? That's the question. Airman. Okay, that's not bad. Alright, opponent re-equips. And I think now I'm going to slam this Ardyn. Muldrotha? Opponent has Muldrotha in graveyard. Okay. I think I'm just going to take the Malboro, to be quite honest. I probably should have taken the Muldrotha, but whatever. Let's do this. And remember, we've still got the fight on, which is great. Cool. All right, I'll take that. Opponent's at 12, another Ahriman. Hard cast. No idea what opponent's got in hand, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, opponent's going to get rid of the Muldrotha. Probably a very wise choice. No tax. All right. What do we have is the question. See the T-Rex are. Attack for 10. All right. Let's go trample. Opponent's at 5. I'm going to slam a T-Rex-R as well. Yeah, okay. What do we have? We've only got one thing. Okay, so that's fine. No point casting that. All right, and opponent scoops it up. There's, I don't think there's any point in continuing. Ardyn was, yeah, did a lot of work there. I should have probably taken the Muldrotha. That would have been completely crazy, but opponent definitely would have double blocked that. And I'm happy to get in for all that damage. Okay, I think I'm going to take a quick streaming break, see how this panned out, and then get back to more streaming in a little bit. Yeah, this, again, there's some tweaks I have to make, but yeah, that was definitely fun, and despite some of the technical glitches and difficulties, I think it went quite successfully. All right, we'll be back in just a little bit here.